Hey guys, Hypnotica717 here. The quick deck of the month. I'm gonna start putting, different kind of videos on my profile too, other than deck videos and trade binders and stuff. Yeah. This is Blackwing's deck of the month. I've gone to about 7 or 8 locals in the past 2 weeks, and I've got first place 6 out of 8 of them. And then the 7th one I went to, I got top 4, and then one of them I just didn't do very well in it, very good in it. But everyone has those days. Blackwings, this is definitely my favorite deck of the format. I've always been good with Blackwings, and I don't know, they come easy to me. So I got Duck on Dragon. You run this in every dark deck. I'm not going to explain these very much, guys, but most of this stuff is pretty self-explanatory. 3 Sirocco, whatever, Scirocco, whatever. He's one of the heart of the decks. There's a lot of engines in this deck, and all the engines in this deck go together. 3 Bora. Piercer, 1 Gale. I think he should come back to maybe 2. He's really good. He's just a solid monster. One of the best tuners in the game. The 2 best tuners in the game right now are Plague, Spreader, and Gale, and they've been like that for the past few formats. 3 Kalute. It's your honest of the deck. It's really good. 3 Shura. It's one of your boss monsters in this deck. Just gets you a free special summon during damage steps, so you don't need to get oppressed by it. 2 Blizzards. Probably the best card in this deck because he just gives you so much synchro power. And let's say you have 4 Darks in grave, and you have Dark Arm in hand. You just summon this, get a Dark from the grave, special summon Dark Armed, sync up for this, have more targets for Dark Arm, just break up their field. So yeah, Blizzard is very good. I've seen people run it at 3 and get away with it, but I just think if you draw into this early game, if you draw into this without an Icarus attack in hand, it's just I don't know. He's a little guy, but he's really good. 2 Vayu. He's been working out pretty well for me. I might put it at 1. I'm not sure. But so far he's doing just fine at 2. And Gores. I like Gores as a player preference card. He just wins a lot of games. And he's just that extra backup that you need. I don't know. I like Gores. Alright, that should be 19 monsters. Onto the spells. You got 2 Black Whirlwinds. Your continuous search engine. Cards to Black Feathers and Allure. Yeah, I like Cards to Black Feathers because it's an extra Allure. I don't know. I'd rather have Allure, but Cards to Black Feathers, that's fine. 2 Book of Moons. I like Book of Moon. I've considered running 3 of them, but so far it's just working fine at 2. It stops so many plays. Brain Control, really, really good card. It's one of the best cards in the game right now. You could be losing, and then Brain, and then that changes the whole game around. Brain Control is just really broken. I don't know. I like it. Giant Trunade. I run Trunade in this deck because you don't special summon a lot, but you do run 2 Oppressions. So when you want to special summon, you just Trunade, or maybe you're afraid of if they're back row, you just Trunade and then Swarm, and then once you get your Swarm field with backup cards, then you win. Heavy. A lot of people are considering not running this. I still think you need to run it. Who cares about Starlight Road? This deck runs 2 Oppressions, so if they run a Starlight Road, you just oppress it, and everything gets blown up anyway. MST, staple. Okay, traps. Wait, actually, spells, it's 10 spells. So see, 19 monsters, 10 spells, and 11 traps. I run 3 Icarus. I think this deck still needs to run 3 Icarus. You know, I do side in the DD Crows, you know, for a lot of matchups, and this helps DD Crow as well, if it's a dead card in your hand. I like 3 Icarus. Even if they want to Starlight Road you, you can still oppress it, because with this deck you'll probably always have oppression in your hand or on the field. Mirror Force, a lot of people are not running it right now. I disagree with that, because Mirror Force is one of the best cards in the game. Wins so many games. Obviously, if they Starlight Road, you can oppress it, even if you Mirror Force, whatever. Starlight Road, I like Starlight Road. It's just that extra backup that you need. It makes you feel comfortable to set a lot of back row, which this deck, you don't want to draw into all your back row, but if you do, then Starlight Road helps you, and plus it gives you free space to summon and stuff like that, because, I don't know, it's cool like that. I like Starlight Road. I think it should be limited to 1. I've seen people run it at 2 and get away with it, and it's really broken. But this deck doesn't have any more room for it, so 1 is good. Torrential, staple. Solemn, staple. 2 bottomless trap holes, staples, and 2 oppressions. Oppression is one of the best cards in the game right now. I think it's really solid. In this deck, you can get away with a lot of things with oppression. So that's 19 monsters, 10 spells, and 11 traps. 40 card deck. I don't think you need to run more than that. Extra deck. 2 Armed Wings, 2 Armor Masters. I like it. It just wins games. They both win games. Android, Catastor, Bryanak, one of the best cards in the game right now. Goyo, Black Rose, 2 Stardust. I'm considering taking 1 Stardust out and putting in a Doom Dragon, because sometimes Doom Dragon can just, like, he's a big beat stick, and he wins games because he can pop monsters and stuff like that. I'm just considering taking 1 Stardust out. Colossal, you need to run Colossal. I run Silverwind, the fact because I run 2 Blackwing Armor Masters and 2 Bayous. This card wins games because he's a huge beat stick, and plus just, like, you can just pump it up with Sirocco and then attack. It's just wow. Thought Ruler, I like Thought Ruler this format, because a lot of things target this format, so you can just, like, bam, pay 1,000, and then when you destroy their monster, you just gain the attack. And Mistworm, you can make it, so you run it. So yeah, 15 extra deck. I'm not going to show my side deck, because it's probably going to be the same thing as everyone else's side deck. I don't know. I also run some tech cards in my side deck that I don't really want to release right now. But yeah, guys, that's the deck. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about the deck, and I'll make a couple more videos this week. So peace, YouTube.